Does being a law enforcement officer matter when you're instructing fellow law enforcement officers in combatives, tactics, CQB, or any other specialized type topic? So this is a question I put out on Instagram a few days ago to get your guys' opinion on this. So 94% of you guys that responded to the poll say it does in fact matter to you. So I'm going to unpack that and give you my view on this. So some of the best courses I've ever taken a part of or been a part of were taught by former or current law enforcement officers, whether that be Fed guys, local guys, state, whatever it was. Um, that's been my experience. With that being said, that does not mean I've not taken any civilian or military led class before and it hasn't been phenomenal. I've taken some that were absolute crap as well, but I've taken civilian and military courses that were phenomenal too. I think it's the context that you have to remember and that your experience matters too, right? So in law enforcement, we deal with some different restrictions. We have the Fourth Amendment that we have to constantly be evaluating, civil litigation possibilities, agency policy, and public perception, right? And this is constantly going through our head in high liability areas, right? When we're in a use of force or you're hitting a house on a search warrant or whatever it may be, a pursuit. Fellow law enforcement officers have felt those restrictions before and having to constantly reevaluate quickly what those are so they can scope the context of their course based off of that. Right. And I think that's what resonates with me a lot of times with those courses. Again, this is not me saying that I haven't taken civilian courses that have been amazing. Okay. Just make sure that when you go to these courses that you put things through your lens, right? Your experience matters on the job as well. And if they're teaching you something that you know dang well you should not be using, don't use it. All right. Don't say, well, I went to this course and they taught me this. Well, doesn't mean that your butt's not still going to be in a bind if you use it. Use common sense. Use what you know is right. Okay. I will caution you with this with some law enforcement courses. You have guys that have been out of the job 15, 20, 30 years, and their curriculum has stayed stagnant over that time period as well. We all know the job is not the same as 15 or 20 years ago. So if their curriculum is not consistently being updated with best practices and case law, you're setting yourself up for failure if you are using that course as your backing on your use of force or why you did what you did. Okay. So just be careful. A lot of areas have, some of those dudes around. Just be careful with them is all I'll say. All right. So that's my opinion on this. We can have differing opinions and not hate each other. All right. It's okay. It's just the internet. But if you want to chat more, reach out via DM. I try to answer all those. And if not, hope to see you soon and stay safe.